What is up, everyone? It's Voodoo here, and welcome to yet another channel update. This week is the week of Monday, October the 22nd through Sunday, October the 28th of 2012. Quickly winding down to the end of October already. I can't believe it. We're coming up on the end of yet another year. Time is moving extremely crazy fast, but a couple things. First of all, I want to apologize for my mustache and or growing goatee. I have not had a chance to shave in a few days. I've been extremely busy going all over the place. Let me actually fix. Looks a little off-centered to me. But it's been kind of a crazy weekend, and I haven't had a chance to shave in a little while. So if I look a little rough, please excuse me. That's why. But as we normally do with the channel update, we'll talk about last week, we'll talk about this week coming up, and we're getting now really to a point in time where, in my mind, the best games of the year, or the most anticipated games of the year, are coming out, and they're going to be coming out very soon. I'm super excited for it, and this week is going to kind of be a change in plans that was kind of unexpected, so I will let everybody know what that's going to be. So first of all, last week we had planned on, Dave and I had planned on continuing our co-op playthrough of Resident Evil 6, maybe getting close to beating it, and if not beating it last week, finishing it up this week to be done with Resident Evil 6. Well, unfortunately, what wound up happening was, early last week when we were ready to continue the playthrough, I got sick. I came down with something. I really wasn't feeling well at all. Knocked me out for a couple of days. I had a sore throat, so I really couldn't do any commentating or anything like that. And so unfortunately we weren't able to play any Resident Evil 6 early in the week. And then actually I have an extremely large test coming up tomorrow, which is actually Monday, that I had to study for starting mid last week all the way through the past weekend. So like starting on Thursday of last week, as I was starting to feel better, I couldn't do Resident Evil 6 either because I had to sit down and study, and I was home for the weekend, obviously away from Dave and studying very hard. So what wound up happening is we weren't able to get to Resident Evil 6 last week due to me being sick, and also then because of studying for this upcoming test tomorrow that's had me stressed out for some time. I am feeling much better. Started feeling better late last week, and I just had to study, which prevented me from doing any kind of gameplay. So you didn't see any Resident Evil 6 last week, but what I did, since we had the time and to give you guys something to watch, I finished uploading the last couple of parts I had to Darksiders 2. So Darksiders 2 is now up to date completely, and it's all on the playlist if you want to catch yourself up. And then what I actually did was I went back and uploaded 27 matches of Back to Black Ops, which I had actually done at the beginning of August of this year. So a very long time ago, that had been backed up, since then. I never had a chance to upload that footage because I was always playing new games and uploading that. I never had an opportunity to upload that stuff. Well, I finally did, and so I was able to get all 27 matches of that up. Over the course of just a couple of days, with the help of the blazing fast internet at LSU, I was able to get all that stuff uploaded for you guys to watch. So if you want to go see those 27 Back to Black Ops matches, which will be the final matches I will ever do, I would assume, of the original Black Ops, go on over to the Back to Black Ops playlist, and it'll be the last 27 matches from August the 6th of this year. 27 matches, the final batch of matches from the original Black Ops from me, capping off hundreds of those videos that I've put out over the course of my closing in on 2 years already here on YouTube. So be sure to go check that out. Another thing I also did, but unfortunately didn't have a chance to upload it yet, was the game review for Madden 12, which is something that I've been wanting to do and put it off for a while, and then I said, it's been a while, I really don't feel the need to make the review anymore. But then I said, I still really want to make this review, and I have time now, so I'm going to do it. So I did the review. Unfortunately, it wound up running extremely long. It's something like 37 minutes long, because if you follow me, you'll know that I've been playing Madden almost my entire life since the 90s, and I'm obviously know a lot about the series. Been a hardcore player and fan of the series for a long time, so I had a lot of insight into Madden 12. And when I get talking about it, I just kind of keep rolling and I don't restrain myself, so I wound up giving a lot of details. It's a long review, but certainly if you're thinking about purchasing Madden 12, if you haven't already, I would definitely recommend watching the whole thing if you are debating whether or not to spend $65. But because it was so long and everything else, I have not had a chance to upload it. However, I will be uploading it before this channel update, barring any kind of setback or anything. So most likely, if you're watching this video right now, the Madden 13 review is already up, because I'm going to try to put it up before this video, and hopefully barring any weirdness from YouTube, it should be up before this video is. So check that out if you're interested. I was able to do that as well, okay? So that was last week. So this week coming up, there's going to be a change in plans, and I'm actually excited about it. I don't know how you guys will feel about it. I hope that you're excited about it too. We'll just have to see. But bottom line is, there's 1 week remaining in which Dave and I could complete Resident Evil 6. And the fact of the matter is that we've been playing the game for over 10 hours now, and we're still just under halfway done. We're still not quite halfway done with the game. Not only that, but after the 3 campaigns, there's also online modes and another campaign, Ada Wong, which is a single-player campaign that I would have to play by myself, that's unlocked in addition to all of the other stuff, okay? Bottom line is, we're not going to be able to finish it this week, okay? Just given the time frame, given how much gameplay there is still left to do. And actually, as busy as I was this past week studying, Dave is also going to be very busy this week because he has a lot of tests coming up, so he really wouldn't be able to put the time into it anyway, okay? It's just, that's what happens with co-op games, especially ones that are this long of a deal. So here's the bottom line. Not only is time a problem, but just to be outright honest with everybody, and you can definitely tell if you've been watching our playthrough, Dave and I are not enjoying playing Resident Evil 6, okay? I don't know why some people are giving the game such high reviews. We won't really go into that right now. This is not really the time or place. It's a channel update, but the game is just... Dave and I are tired of playing the game. I'll tell you, from our point of view, the game is extremely generic. It's the same gameplay over and over and over again, and it's not really that good a gameplay to us. And the game is just, it's extraordinarily long, and we've been playing the game over 10 hours. It feels like we've been playing the game like 20 or 30, because we're just not enjoying the game. And so, because of that, I've preached about how I want to make my channel more about games that I want to play and things that I want to do, and therefore, I don't feel like we should be forced to put another 10 plus hours into this game that we're not enjoying playing, and the fact that we really can't get it done anyway in time before Assassin's Creed 3 comes out. So what's going to happen is, for right now, Resident Evil 6 is on indefinite hiatus. Now, what that means is that we're not necessarily saying we'll never finish the game. We may not finish it. We may just leave it as it is. But for now, it's on indefinite hiatus. We will not be playing Resident Evil 6 now. We don't know if and when we'll ever play it again, okay? That's just the bottom line. So I do apologize to anybody who was watching that playthrough and was really enjoying it. I would find it really hard to believe that people were actually enjoying that playthrough, because Dave and I were not enjoying it, and I feel that, when we're playing a game, or when I'm playing a game that is not enjoyable to me, or to me and whoever I'm playing with, that it shows in the footage, and our commentary, that we're just pushing through the game, not enjoying it. And I would imagine that that's not very fun for other people watching, when me and Dave are just complaining constantly about the game and not enjoying it. So I don't think that people really probably were enjoying that playthrough very much. So what actually happened was kind of a surprise. I kind of forgot all about this, but I have left Dishonored on the top of my game queue ever since its release, and they never sent it to me because at that point I had 2 games out, so they couldn't send me the game. Well, all of a sudden, over the past weekend, or actually late last week, they actually shipped Dishonored to me. They sent me an email saying that they shipped the game, which I wasn't anticipating. So what my plan is now for this week is I will be attempting to do a full playthrough of Dishonored this week, and I have a while to do it. Things are kind of lining up because I have this really difficult test tomorrow, and then when I get done the test I have to come back and do a lot of physics homework. So tomorrow I have, some stuff to do, but when tomorrow's over, I'm pretty much free for a long time. I don't really have to worry about too much. This one class, biochemistry, is really the one class that is really killing me this semester as far as time I have to put in. The rest of my classes I actually have under control, so I really don't have to be too concerned. And so tomorrow I doubt I'm going to play it. Now, on Tuesday through all the way to next Tuesday, I'm free for the most part. So I'm going to be attempting to play through the whole game of Dishonored before Assassin's Creed 3 comes out. Another thing is I'll actually be staying up here this weekend instead of going home, because even though LSU doesn't play this weekend, my parents are actually not going to even be home. They're going to be out of town, so there's no reason for me to go back home. So I'm going to be staying here this weekend. LSU does not have a game, so I'll be chilling here. I really don't have anything to do this weekend as far as school is concerned. I'll be chilling here, just hanging out, watching some football, and having some free time. So really, I have plenty of time, especially on, say, Friday, when I get out of class at like 10:30 in the morning, and then I have the rest of Friday to not do anything. There's not even any football. I've got plenty of time to play Dishonored. So that's going to be the change in plan, stopping Resident Evil 6 on indefinite hiatus, and I will be attempting to do a full playthrough of Dishonored this week. So again, hopefully barring any setbacks, on Wednesday you can anticipate some Dishonored footage beginning to upload, which I will most likely start on Tuesday, okay? And I will be attempting to play that throughout the week. Now, the problem, of course, being is that if I play a ton of stuff on over the weekend, the internet here is completely just terrible, so I'm not going to be able to upload anything over the weekend. So what I might do is next Monday, stay at school for an extended period of time and just pump through all of my Dishonored videos that I accumulate over the weekend to get that done in preparation for Assassin's Creed 3. Alright? So Dishonored this week is the plan. Hopefully I can get through the whole game. We'll see what happens. Then, of course, everything kind of hits the fan next week, Halloween week. On Tuesday, October the 30th, is the release day of Assassin's Creed 3, which is my most anticipated game of 2012. The game looks amazing. I honestly cannot wait to play the game. I've got the game pre-ordered already at GameStop. I will be purchasing it on the PlayStation 3 because of you actually get extra stuff for pre-ordering at GameStop. You get a Mayan ruins level and an exclusive sword, and you also get 4 exclusive missions for getting on the PS3. So I'm going to have the game. I'm going to have all kinds of bonus exclusive content, and I will be playing the hell out of Assassin's Creed 3 for those 2 weeks, okay? For its release week and the week after that, I'll be playing it like crazy, and hopefully in that 2-week period I'll be able to beat it, get some multiplayer footage up of it, and really enjoy it. So I cannot wait. And then of course after that, on the 13th of November is another huge release. It's the release of Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I'll go into it more as we get closer to the release, but I can tell you guys that it's going to be huge here on this channel, Voodoo51292. Of course, everybody knows my history with the original Black Ops, how much I enjoyed that game, how much I played it. Finally, we get the sequel now, 2 years later. I will be getting it My friend Dave will be getting it. My friend Tyler will be getting it. All on midnight release. We're going to go to the midnight release. And I'm going to be playing the hell out of it, alright? The campaign, obviously, I can probably beat in a day. Maybe, 2 at the most. And then there's just going to be multiplayer bonanza. There's going to be so many matches of multiplayer Black Ops 2 you won't know what to do with yourself. Not only that, but the weekend after its release is a double XP launch weekend. So, once again, I will be going nuts, playing the hell out of the multiplayer, taking advantage of the double XP weekend, of course assuming that the game is fun, assuming the game is good, which I'm hoping and anticipating it's going to be, okay? Not only multiplayer, but also zombie mode, all kinds of new zombie modes that I'll be playing, and it's not just going to be me, it's going to be me and my friends all playing it. It's going to be a ton of fun, okay? So I cannot wait for the next few weeks. You got Dishonored this week, which I'm excited to be playing now instead of having to wait to play it. Assassin's Creed 3 the week after that for the next 2 weeks, and then Black Ops 2. It's going to be great. So, really good stuff coming on the channel. I hope you guys don't mind and are okay with us stopping Resident Evil 6. I think most people probably would be in favor of me playing a game that has been getting really good reviews in Dishonored, and a game that I've been wanting to play. And so I hope that's good with everybody. That's what I'm going to be doing. And also be sure to check out the Madden 13 review. One last comment to make before I let you guys go for this week is that I actually got a suggestion from one of my avid viewers, Dead Ryu Crew 3, who actually suggested that I make a name for my video game review series and call it Voodoo's Verdict, which I actually really like, and I never really gave much thought to actually naming my game reviews something catchy like that, but I actually really like that name. So I think what I'm going to do is I will brand my game reviews as a series called Voodoo's Verdict. So I will go back and probably change all the name of my game reviews to Voodoo's Verdict. So you'll probably see the Madden 13 review as Voodoo's Verdict, but that is going to be the name of my game reviews, and the next time I do a review, I will introduce it as Voodoo's Verdict. Okay, so thanks a lot to Dead Ryu Crew 3. It's a really great suggestion. I never really thought of it before, but it's a cool idea, and I really like the name. So Voodoo's Verdict is now, or I should say my game reviews are now Voodoo's Verdict. Okay, just to get it a little, a cool name instead of just generic game review. Alright, so that's the deal. Hope you guys are excited for Dishonored this week. I know I am. Really looking forward to it. Just got to push through and get through tomorrow, and then I'm home free and it's Dishonored time. Alright, so I'm Voodoo51292. Thank you guys as always for watching. Please be sure to stay tuned this week for Dishonored. I hope everybody enjoys it. Wish me luck tomorrow. I hope everybody has a good week, and I will see you with Dishonored later on. So thanks, and have a good one.